We think we understand the rules of the universe, but what happens when we see something that just shouldn't happen? That's when we stumble onto a truth that's, well, a lot more unsettling than we ever imagined.
And this one observation, it changes everything. It all starts with something that honestly is just completely baffling. An event that seems to fly in the face of everything we know about how stars live, and maybe more importantly, how they're supposed to die.
Okay, so let's think about space. There are certain constants, right? We expect things to explode. We see those brilliant, violent flashes.
We expect things to collide. You get these massive signals, ripples in space-time. There's always some kind of evidence.
Because huge, cosmically significant objects, they're not supposed to just
Vanish. But that seems to be exactly what just happened.
So here's the story. For decades, astronomers were watching this one particular star. It was just there, a steady point of light. Then in 2018, it suddenly flared up, got much brighter, and then poof, it was gone. And I don't mean it got dimmer, I mean it completely vanished. No explosion, no beautiful nebula left behind, just nothing. Empty space where a massive star used to be.
And get this, we're not talking about some small, run-of-the-mill star. This thing was an absolute giant, 25 times the mass of our own sun. Now, a star that big, when it dies, it's supposed to be one of the most violent, spectacular events in the entire universe.
Normally, a star like this goes out with a bang, a supernova. It's a brilliant, cosmic farewell that can outshine its entire galaxy. That's what we should have seen. But we didn't. We saw the exact opposite. Just silence. No trace. There's actually a name for this. Scientists call it a failed supernova. It's a theory that's been kicked around for a while, but actually seeing it? That's something else. It means the star was so incredibly massive, its gravity so powerful, that when it died, it didn't explode. It just collapsed, completely and totally inwards, crushing itself into a black hole without so much as a flash.
And this is where it gets really unsettling. I mean, if a star that huge can just turn off,
Then you have to wonder, right? How many others have already done the exact same thing? How many stars have died not with a bang, but with nothing, a flicker, and then silence?
And if that's the case, well, it means our galaxy, every galaxy, could be absolutely littered with these things. Way more black holes than we've ever calculated. Just stellar ghosts, born in total silence, and now just drifting out there in the dark.
Think about what that means. They are unseen because there was never a bright flash to announce their birth. They are unannounced, and for all practical purposes, they're completely undetectable.
Okay, so let's just imagine a scenario. One of these silent wanderers is moving towards us. We wouldn't see a thing, right? It gives off no light. The very first clue we'd have is when things in our own solar system start acting weird. The orbits of the outer planets start to wobble. By the time we figure out what's causing it, it might already be too late.
Now look, don't panic. Space is, well, it's unbelievably huge. The chances of one of these things randomly stumbling into us are tiny. I mean, incredibly small. But that's not really the takeaway here. The point is what this discovery proves about the universe itself. It's not always loud and explosive. It has this hidden, stealthy side.
It proves that the universe can create monsters quietly. It can forge some of the most powerful destructive objects we know of and do it all in complete and utter silence.
And that just leaves you with one final, chilling question. If something as big as a star can vanish without a trace, what else is happening out there in the complete and total darkness?